How do you structure a 3-hour retrospective to ensure that it's engaging and productive? Well, most Agile teams follow the 5 phases suggested in the book Agile Retrospectives by Esther Derby, Diana Larson, and David Horowitz.
Phase 1 involves setting the stage by clarifying the goal of the retrospective. That is, looking back at the last sprint and identifying what's working well and what needs improvement. Setting the stage also involves creating an environment of trust that encourages collaboration and openness.
In the data gathering phase, team members reflect on what happened during the sprint cycle. This is a time for reviewing metrics, processes, value delivered, and surfacing conflicts that may have negatively affected outcomes. Unfortunately, some teams end here. They don't know or they don't use the 5 phases. When this occurs, there is a risk that the retrospective becomes a gripe fest or a complaint session rather than one that's focused on continuous improvement.
After gathering data, it's time for the team to generate insights. Those insights come from looking critically at why things happened the way they did. What factors helped the team succeed? What caused friction or failure?
When it's time to decide what to do differently for future sprints, it's important not to change everything all at once. Zero in on 1 or 2 new approaches and create concrete actions for trying them out. Don't overwhelm your team.
Finally, when it's time to close the retrospective, summarize the outcomes. Many teams place their action items on their sprint backlog so everyone remembers what the team has agreed to do and by when. Invite suggestions for improving future retrospectives because improvement is what it's all about. You may share appreciations for one another as you move to close. Then be clear. This is the end of the event.